I got digital dash camera with a op. I walk in the store and I buy the stock. I hide in the bins and pull out the lot. Got Tiffany diamond, it cost me a lot. They flying like birds, but drop on this hot. 400 degrees, I burned up the block. Burn out, make one call, they turn out. CC the gang, get the word out. When the shit getting hot, you the first out. Cover my wrist with a watch and I flooded with rocks. Now I look at the time all day. Be high, I rap through your block and I drop off the top and I know you can see my face. You my dog at the end, don't care what the bitch is.
Yo, what's up with YouTube? It's your boy Fitz back in this video with yet another video. Today, I'm coming to you guys with the best Kevin Durant build in NBA 2K20. Now today, I'm gonna show you guys how to create Kevin Durant from the face creation all the way to how to make him in 2K from the my player standpoint. But with that being said, Kevin Durant is one of the hardest players in the league to create. So with that being said, bro, I'm gonna make two different versions of him for this video. And then when it comes to the badge setup, I'm gonna just take the best from each. Like if you get more badges for one, then like on the finishing, I'm gonna just take that. You know what I'm saying? Because there's two different builds. And we show you guys two different builds, but I'm only gonna show you like one thing for the badge setup, so it don't take too long. But yeah, if you want to know how to make them, I'm gonna have that going on right now and at the end for the intro and the outro. If you disagree with it, I understand, but please do not spam comments saying that this is terrible, this is terrible. Bro, it is not easy to make Kevin Durant by molding his face, bro. 2K makes it look exactly like him because they literally screen capture his face, bro. Like they have a lot more technology than we do when we try to make the people look like them. But yeah, with that being said, bro, let's go ahead and get straight into it. Alright, so this is gonna be the first build. First build, obviously he's gonna be a small forward. I almost went power forward because, you know, on small forwards this year you cannot go 6'10", so I ended up going small forward. We all know KD is taller than 6'9", but we still just gonna go with 6'9". So yeah. Alright, for the first build, the pie chart that we're gonna be going with is the playmaking and shooting. Playmaking and shooting is kind of like a build that can shoot very well, get Hall of Fame shooting badges, gets Hall of Fame quick first step on it, and it can dunk a little bit. So this is gonna be like the best combination of playmaking and shooting. So yeah, with that being said, that's the pie chart we ended up going with for this one. Alright, so next is the physical profile. For the physical profile, this is where we're gonna really be molding the player's speed, agility, strength, and vertical. So for KD, I went with speed because what throws people off is how agile he is at his size. So yeah. Alright, next is the attributes. This is where we're going to be really molding this player into Kevin Durant. So, from an attribute standpoint, I tried to put up everything that Kevin Durant is really good at. From the dribbling, to the shooting, to the dunking, to the layups, all the way down to the defense. So, when it came to the offense, I put the close shot as high as possible, the layup as high as possible, dunk as high as possible, standing dunk as high as possible. But the post hook, I didn't touch because I've never really seen KD do a post hook. So, but when it comes to KD doing dunks, he isn't like the craziest dunker. He just does like whatever gets the job done. You know what I'm saying? So him not having the craziest dunk isn't that crazy of a deal to me. But then when it came to shooting, I made sure to have his mid-range max, his three-point max, his free throw max, and his post fade as high as possible. So yeah, he ended up having really good shooting stats. So yeah, and then when it came to playmaking, I really just put up ball handles so it can be as high as possible. Pass accuracy didn't really have to be that high, but I know KD can pass, but it doesn't necessarily need to be high. But post moves, I didn't touch that at all. And then defense, I put up interior defense, perimeter defense, lateral quickness, blocking, because he's a very underrated shot blocker. And then I put up the defensive rebound because he's actually a pretty good defensive rebound too. So yeah, he ends up coming out on this build with 5 finishing, 21 shooting, 4 playmaking, and 5 defensive badges. Now, when it comes to KD, he will obviously have more builds, but when it comes to these small forward builds, bro, they just get the least amount of badges for any position in the game. So, with that being said, bro, that's the best I could do it for the attributes for this pie chart type build. Alright, next we got the height. The height is obviously 6'9". We know KD's taller than 6'9", but you go any taller, it's gonna mess up so much stuff, so it's not even worth it at that point. Alright, next we got weight. Weight is pretty much where you're just going to be getting lateral quickness, interior defense, and strength. So weight, I went 241 because he weighs 240 pounds in real life. And I think that was like the perfect thing to get +3 and only -1 on lateral quickness. So, yeah. All right, next we got wingspan. Wingspan, I had to go max wingspan. I know if you go minimum, you get a higher 3 and a higher ball control. But what makes KD is how long his wingspan is, how tall he is, and how easy it is for him to do everything. So if you really want to go with more attributes than how OP his wingspan is, that's on you. But for video purposes, to make him like KD, I went with a long wingspan because KD has a long wingspan. And then for this particular build, for the takeovers, you get the options of Sharp, which is good for KD, Slasher, side for KD, Shot Creator, which is perfect for KD, and Post Score, which is alright for KD too. KD actually has a pretty good post game. He actually is pretty good at spot up threes, obvious with his tenure with the Warriors. But the perfect takeover for KD, in my opinion, is the Shot Creator takeover, because Shot Creator takeover, it gives you a boost on all the things that KD does, from the layup, the mid-range, the three-pointer, and I think it even does for your dunking. I'm not 100% sure on that, but yeah, I feel like Shot Creator is perfect for KD. So yeah. And the build comes out as a 3-level score. Now that's a perfect way to talk about KD, because he can score at all 3 levels at a high level. He can shoot the 3 at a high level, mid-range at a high level, at probably the highest level in the league. And then at the rim, he can score at a high level because he's longer, or just as long as anybody in the league, bro. So yeah, I feel like 3-level score is a perfect way to describe KD. Now that's the first build. Now we're gonna get straight into the next build. All right, for the next build, bro, it's gonna be the same position, bro. I was thinking about going power forward, but I ended up going small forward. So yeah, for the second one, the position is gonna be small forward. All right, for the skill pie chart, what we're gonna be going with is shooting and the finishing pie chart. So you're gonna get shooting and finishing Hall of Fame badges. Now this is probably the best combination for our offensive build. So you're gonna be able to do pretty much everything on offense: ball handle, shoot, and finish at the rim. So this is probably better for KD. Only reason I went with the playmaking and shooting the first time, because the shooting was higher. So yeah. All right, next for the pie chart, physical pie chart, I went with the speed and vertical because I feel like that's more towards KD. And then now this is where we're really gonna mold the player into KD. So like I said in the first one, close shot, driving layup, driving dunk, standing dunk, all of that is going to max, because KD can drive at a high rate and finish at a high rate. So yeah, post hook, I've never really seen KD use the post hook, so I didn't even touch that. Next, going into the shooting, I maxed out everything on the shooting: post fade, free throw, 3-pointer, mid-range. None of that couldn't go down, because if I went down, I would have lost a bad. So it's no point in even going down. So yeah. And then playmaking, I did enough playmaking just to be able to get 3 for the playmaking, so you can max out your quick first step and also have a max ball handle. Pass accuracy was only up because it's more important for a KD build than the post moves, in my opinion. So yeah. And then for the defense, I maxed out everything I felt was most important for KD. So defensive rebound, max. Interior defense, max. Blocking, max, which KD is a very underrated shot blocker in the league. Perimeter defense, max. And then lateral quickness, KD is very quick on his feet for how long and tall he is. So I had to max that out also. So yeah, I feel like this might be, I mean, I don't know how people gonna feel, but I feel like this might be more towards KD because of how balanced it is offensively. But yeah, for instance, you get more total badges. That's just one thing. But yeah, all we got left to go over is the height, weight, wingspan, and then the takeover. All right, so the height is obviously 6'9". You can only go up to 6'9" this year for small forward, so height 6'9". All right, so next, the weight is 234. So I went 234 so I wouldn't lose anything on lateral quickness, because if you lose anything on lateral quickness, it's already under a 60. So I didn't want to go under a 60, and every single time you gain, it just keeps going down. So I'd rather just get that +1 and not lose anything. So yeah. And then next for the wingspan, yet again, we went with max wingspan, and that's going to be at 90.7 inches. And then the block goes up to 78, but everything else comes down. Now, like I said with the other point, if you want to be able to do more, you can go with a minimum wingspan. But that's, in my opinion, that's not going to be KD because he's going to have short arms. What makes KD different is how long he is from wingspan, height, and still be able to do all he does. So, yeah, that's my reasoning. All right, then next is the takeover. The takeovers, I already went over this. Slasher, sharp, post scorer, shot creator. Sharp is the only other one I would have considered because KD is a really good shooter, but shot creator is the best takeover for KD, so I ended up going with the shot creator takeover. And the build comes out as a 3-level scorer again, but this time it actually says similar to Kevin Durant. And Brandon Ingram was also another player that people compared to KD when Brandon Ingram was coming out. So that's another thing. But yeah, this one actually says it's like KD, so this might be more towards the KD type of build. But the similar two kind of can be inconsistent too. But yeah, those are the two builds. All we got left to go over is the badges. Like I said, bro, for the badges, I combined the best of both builds. So if a build got 10 finishing badges, another build got 5. I went with the one where it had whichever build had more. So yeah. All right, so first things first is what we gonna be doing is going over the finishing badges. So we got 15 of these joints to work with. So you already know we putting Hall of Fame, consistent, and slithery finisher on because KD, when he goes to the rim, a lot of people just get out the way. So I just put Hall of Fame, slithery, and then I never really see KD miss layups. I don't care how difficult the layup is. I barely ever see him miss layups. But then when it came to contact finisher, he's not one of those people that just dunks on everybody, but he does dunk on people, so I had to put it at least silver. Then when it came to Lob City finisher, he doesn't catch a lot of lobs, but he does catch lobs, so I had to put that to silver. Then I put Acrobat on bronze, Fancy Foot with the bronze because how much he does euros or hop around, spins at the rim, so he doesn't really do it that much. So, but when he does, he makes it, so I had to put that at least bronze. And then KD doesn't use it a lot, but he does do teardrops, floaters, so I had to put teardropper to bronze. All right, next is the shooting. This is where you're gonna have a lot of things that you. This might be where I messed up a lot, but I did it the best I can because KD pretty much does everything in the game, bro. It's not really anything that he's bad at, bro, at shooting wise. Like, so what I did, I feel like the best thing for KD, what makes KD so overpowered, is him shooting over people, whether you're closing out or in his face. So I did put steady shooter on at least bronze, but Deadeye had to be the biggest badge because if there's anyone in the league that has Deadeye, it's Kevin Durant. So yeah, I had to put KD. I had to give KD gold Deadeye. Then I went with silver clutch shooter, silver difficult shot, silver quick draw, silver range extender, and silver deep fades. Because in my opinion, I feel like deep fades, clutch shooter, difficult shots, quick draw, range extender, those are all very important towards his game because he's clutch. He can shoot off the dribble from anywhere on the court. Bro, his deep fade where he shoots it straight in your face, it's knockdown. Quick draw because he has a quick jump shot, but it doesn't really necessarily have to be the quickest jump shot. So I just put it to silver. And then range extender because he does have extended range. He has limitless range almost, especially when he was on the boys. 2 of his biggest shots of his career was in the finals from limitless range. So I had to put that badge on at least silver too. And then we got the bronze badges. I got catch and shoot, corner specialist, hot start, hot zone hunter, volume shooter, tireless shooter, steady shooter, and ice and veins. A badge that I probably could have put higher was volume shooter. But I feel like volume shooters in real life are really known to be very inefficient, and KD is very efficient. So I didn't feel like I could do that. So with that being said, tireless shooter, I put that on bronze because I've never really seen KD ever really have being tired make him miss shots. It really doesn't really faze him. So yeah, steady shooter. He already went over that. He pretty much shoots over everybody. Ice in his veins. He does not miss free throws. Catch and shoot. He's knocked down, catching and shoot, and from the corner. That's why I have catch and shoot and corner specialist. Hot start because when he's hot, bro, I don't know if people watched that game 6, bro, but when he came in and he was hitting every shot, bro, people just knew. People just knew, bro. They was like, uh-oh, because he wasn't missing, bro. He literally wasn't missing. And then hot zone hunter because he has hot, like from all over the, bro, hot zone hunter from all over the court, bro. He can shoot it. So I had to put that at least bronze. But yeah, this is the best I could do for the shooting badges because he only gets 21. But say for instance he had 30, I could have did a little bit better, I feel like. But yeah. Next is the playmaking, pinpoint blank. Only thing you really need on KD is quick first step. That's what makes him so crazy, bro. He has all that length, bro, and he can dribble with the best of them, bro. He's so quick, bro. He can get around anybody almost. Like, even if he can't get around you, bro, he'll just shoot over you. That's what makes him being able to get around you so hard to guard, because he can just shoot over you. So you have to play him like he can shoot it from anywhere. So with that being said, he can just blow right past you with quick first step. So quick first step is a very important thing for him. So yeah. All right, next is the defensive badges. For the defensive badges, I pretty much just put on badges that I felt like KD utilizes in real life. So clamps, he has clamps occasionally. Depends on what he's doing, if he's feeling it. Intimidator, he's so long that he just contests everything pretty much. Interceptor, he's definitely in them lanes. I wouldn't say he's the craziest rebounder for his length, but he's okay. So I had to put it at least bronze. And then rim protector, because he's very underrated at shot blocking. Rim protector or chase down artist or pogo stick, you could have put any one of those on. Though if I had more badges, that would have been the highest badge. But I just was putting on badges that I feel like he needed. So yeah. But yeah, man, this is the best Kevin Durant build. I showed you guys 2 different ways to make him. Showed you guys everything on him, bro. With that being said, bro, KD he's easily the hardest person to make in 2K, because he can do so much, bro. And he's so tall and so long, bro. But yeah, man, I showed you guys how to make his face. I feel like that's probably the best on the tube, bruh, on how to make his face. So, and then I showed you guys the 2 builds, from the height, weight, wingspan, the pie charts, attributes, all that, bro. For that alone, please go ahead, leave a like on this video if you enjoy. Subscribe if you're new, man. We got more videos coming out every single day. Turn on post notifications, you're the first to every single one of my videos, bro. I'm gonna be dropping nothing but bangers, bro. So if y'all not ready, bro, bro, just know, bro, they coming, bro. They coming, bro. And they gonna be hot. And I'm not gonna stop, bro. It's just that simple. But yeah, man. Another thing, bro, if you guys have any ideas or anything you want me to drop, go ahead and put that in the comments below. But yeah, man, it's your boy Fitz, man. And I'm out the bed, man.
Head in the clouds, walk through the city, they taking you out. Bitches be talking, they running their mouth. A bag in the back and a stick in the couch. You know what it's about. Had to cope with all the pain, so I'm about to die, man. They say he going too fast, someone gotta stop him.